This is where heat is escaping from Ricardo's building.
Okay, I see. Right there, the soffit.
And as they say, it's like dollars flying out the window. That's why free building energy assessments like this are booking up fast, with thermal imaging that reveals heat loss and other inspections that show money-saving opportunities. This information is important because as summers get longer and hotter, the sweltering heat of a poorly insulated building can trigger heat-related illness and even death. And those overdue upgrades can also make that apartment cold in winter, with chilled air, drafty windows, and the need to run expensive heaters to keep warm. It's a problem that will only increase as the thousands of apartment buildings in Metro Vancouver get older each year. As well, repair records and renovation plans can get misinterpreted or lost as strata members change. Building managers and volunteer-led stratas are well aware of the challenges.
I think a lot of stratas have the same thing, that just record keeping up is a difficult one. It's difficult.
Ricardo lives in one of the 130 units in this 19-year-old building. It's already had a boiler replacement, plumbing, and electrical work.
Priority for everyone is keeping costs in check. So we're very sensitive to that and how we can dovetail needed repairs and try and get the most energy efficient things possible.
And then the decision-making process. How do stratas know when or what boiler or windows or plumbing replacements are best?
Building owners want good advice that they can trust. They want to understand the trade-offs and what their options are.
Darla Simpson heads a program that can provide all that valuable guidance over the long term that buildings need.
The truth is, these building types haven't really been well supported with efficiency programs or planning, and so they're really grateful to have a trusted advisor that can help them navigate these things.
Hey, good morning, Stefan.
Good morning, Ricardo.
Hey, come on in.
Thank you.
Ricardo Strata uses the free service.
The BC Retrofit Accelerator supports building owners to plan for and implement high-efficiency, low-carbon retrofits that balance comfort, climate, and cost considerations.
And we did a tour of all the facilities. He took thermal imaging, he looked at the fan output, he looked at the boiler room, the electrical room, and he looked at a number of things to create a report for us that'll give us opportunities and just insights into where we could save money and decarbonize over the next few years.
We have now over 1,000 buildings that have applied, somewhere upwards of 50,000 residential units impacted by the programs.
Commercial, rental, and non-market buildings are also served through specialized streams in the Retrofit Accelerator program.
The properties that we've engaged for this program, they're excited to be a part of it, and they're anticipating receiving that information so that they can make those decisions. Setting up these new norms for how we can support the properties and the owners to make these changes is significant to make their properties efficient and comfortable. I'm personally also looking forward to being able to share that so that we can see the transformation with the properties.
The retrofits also help address climate change. In the Metro Vancouver region, about 25% of greenhouse gas emissions come from buildings through burning of fossil fuels for heating and hot water.
So just by electrifying those systems, we can cut 25% of our region's emissions.
Metro Vancouver provides seed financing for the program.
So with the Metro Vancouver funding, we've been able to multiply that by about 20 times to bring more investment and programming into the region. We're also helping to preserve the existing affordable housing stock. The longer that we can keep them comfortable and performing well, the better it is for housing affordability in our region.
To find out how you can advance climate action, comfort, and livability in your building, search BC Retrofit Accelerator program.